All right. Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to Sacred Sunday. Back from my beautiful space. I was already saying how nice it feels to be back, actually. I mean, I was gone for 5 months and I had a really amazing time in Europe, and I love Europe. I have to say, now being back home feels really amazing. And, after the rainy season, everything is super green and lush. So if you ever want to come to Costa Rica, this is a good time. And yeah, I was thinking it's interesting how that really just like cracked my heart open. And I was thinking it's interesting because green is also the color of the heart chakra. So maybe nature really is also really what opens your heart. So my idea for today was then to do a nice heart opening practice. Still going with the idea of grounding first to then open, but it's all connected. And the more we kind of create a safe base for ourselves or a safe foundation, the more we are grounded, I believe the easier also it is in life to be to have an open heart. So we'll explore that a little bit in the practice today. So to start, I would like to ask you to roll up 1/3 of your mat into a little roll. You can see it back there. And have that ready, and maybe a strap, maybe blocks or pillow, whatever you need. And then close your eyes and let's take a moment to connect and center. And I'm hoping you'll get to enjoy some jungle sounds as we are moving into stillness. So eyes closed, sitting nice and tall. Let your hands rest in any way it's comfortable for you. And then check in with yourself and see what's going on for you today. What are you bringing to your practice? What is something maybe you're wishing to release or let go with your practice? It's always good to have an intention. And it might not always happen that the practice really shifts something, but I really feel like 9 out of 10 times it does. And sometimes, even if it's just a tiny little shift, it's so worth it. So also thank yourself for showing up to practice today. Let's do a little breath here that you are most probably already familiar with, the heart opening breaths, where you inhale through the nose and visualize the breath going through the nose down into the heart. With the end of the inhale, you really feel the heart space expanding, and then you exhale from the heart up through the crown of the head. So no focus on the lower body, really focusing on the heart space, inhaling through the nose down into the heart, feeling the expansion of the breath in the heart, exhaling up through the crown of the head. So do this in your own time. If you are new, first it's a little bit more guided, but eventually once you drop into this type of breathing, you can really just visualize it very softly and feel the breaths going down into the heart, opening and up without a lot of effort. And this breath is just an invitation to connect to the heart and to connect to the little voices. Not always the loud voices, sometimes softer voices. So see if maybe some kind of message or insight or idea or sensation, feeling comes up for you as you keep doing a couple more rounds of breathing into the heart. Good, and then last big round. With your exhale, then you can soften the breath, come back to a natural breath and notice if maybe there's a little bit more awareness or even space in the chest and the heart. And then bring your hands together in front of your heart. And let's begin with one sound of Om. Nice full big breath in. Om. And then slowly release your hands. Now I would like you to come to your mat, and the way you want to lie down on the mat is to place, to place the mat below your shoulder blades. So basically this area, not up here, really below. So when you roll, when you have the roll underneath you, your shoulder blades will touch the floor. So let's see if you can see this. And like I said, if it's too intense, you can make the roll a little bit bigger, a little bit less. And if you want more of a heart opening, you can roll up the mat a little bit more. So basically, this is what it looks like. My shoulder blades are on the floor, and the part that is the one lifted is basically my ribs underneath my chest. And you can lie here either with your legs straight, or if you want to add a little bit of hip opening, feel free to bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall out to the side. Basically just a little bonus. And then keep the eyes closed and feel that gentle lift, feel the stretch here. So now we did all the breaths into the heart first, and now we're bringing awareness to the middle part. And you can now send your breath down more into this part in the middle, the ribs, but also down into the belly. A gentle heart opening, a beautiful pose also to do when you're feeling your upper body is a little bit contracted, or the chest, the heart feels tight. It's a very soft, gentle heart opener. So feel that with every exhale, you are melting a little bit more into the roll, into the pose. And just allow yourself to be here. Maybe for 30 more seconds or so. Beautiful. All right, so now if you want to come out of the pose, if your knees are open like a butterfly, bring your knees together first, and then roll yourself over onto the side. Use your hands to push yourself back up, and then unfold your mat and come into a nice seat. Take your strap. If you want, you can sit on a pillow, and with your strap, open it, hold on to the buckle so it's not banging so much, and let's do a couple stretches and shoulder openness. So a little bit wider than your shoulder. Draw the shoulders back, engage your belly to, again, give you a good strong foundation. And then as you inhale, lift the strap up, and as you exhale, take it back down. And then again, inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Notice if your head wants to come forward, really keep your head back as if you're leaning into a wall. And then inhaling all the way up, pull the strap at the spot that feels most tight for your shoulders, and keep your chin parallel to the floor. This is super important. And again, deep, deep, deep breathing. Good. And then exhale, let it go. With your inhale again, stay at the spot that feels most tight. Breathe, pull on the strap. And then inhale to come up. Exhale, let it go. Bring your right arm in front of you. Press with your left hand back. See how the shoulder wants to come up. Take it down. Good stretch for your upper arm. Good, and then let that go and switch. Left arm in front. Press into the left arm. If the shoulder comes up, bring it down and breathe here. Good. And then exhale, let it go. Bring your right arm underneath your left for eagle arms. Bring the elbows in line with the shoulder and pull the shoulders back. So again, foundation, grounding first, and then you can reach the arms a little bit further away. Chin is parallel, so you'll feel that kind of in your neck, the area, upper shoulders. So breathe here. And then slowly release. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, let them go. And again, inhale, lifting up. Exhaling, release. Left arm goes underneath the right arm. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Shoulders move back into the sockets. And then stay here, chin parallel to the floor, and gently reach the hands away from you. Feel the difference on this side. Good. And then slowly release. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, let them go. And again, inhaling up. Exhale, release. Good. I'll turn a little bit more towards you. Now with your right hand on your left ear, let your right ear drop towards your right shoulder, and then walk your left fingertips away from you and reach through the left fingertips so that you're getting a whole left side stretch. Maybe you need to look down, maybe you need to look up. Really keep your hand active. So it's always that we create a resistance for opening. So energy moves in opposing directions. Good. Release your hand underneath your right ear. Lift your head up. Exhale, let it go. Kind of like shake it out. And then do the other side. Left hand on the right ear. Left ear drops towards the left shoulder. And then reach through the right fingertips. And nothing strong here. So really just a gentle stretch. Don't want you to put too much weight or pressure on the neck or head. It's more like an exploring. Where are tight spots? We carry so much on our shoulders, right? Good. Release. Lift your head back up. Exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, lift the arms up now. As you exhale, lengthen and fold forward. If you're sitting on something, remove it. And then just let go, forehead towards the floor. And enjoy to breathe into the back of your heart, back body. Good. And then slowly walk your hands back. Roll forward onto your hands and knees, tucking your toes. Spread your fingers nice and wide. On the inhale, let the belly drop. On the exhale, round and sit back. Inhale to come up, arching. And exhaling to round and sit back. Inhaling, coming up. And exhaling to round. Inhaling, coming up. Last time. Exhaling to round. Sit back onto your heels. Slide your hands back. So if it's painful, see if it helps if you bring your feet a little, your toes a little wider. Lift your right arm up. Bend the elbow, and then with your left hand, grab your elbow and sit nice and tall. Ooh, it's tense for me today too. Last breath. Slowly release. Ooh. So there's definitely days that it's harder than others. So tap your toes, wiggle them, tuck the toes again. Second side, inhaling, arching, exhaling to round and sit back. Left arm comes up, bend the elbow. Keep lifting, lengthening, breathe, actively pressing into the toes to stimulate your meridians. Last breath. Exhale, let it go. Wiggle your toes, tap your toes. And then tucking your toes, lift up and back into downward facing dog. And take some time here, stretch out your legs. And then straighten both legs as best as you can. Inhale, come onto the toes, lift the heels. And exhale, release the heels. Inhale, hips come up, heels lift up. Exhale, heels down. 2 more times. Inhaling, lifting all the way up. Use also a little massage on the foot, the toes. Last one. Inhale, coming all the way up high. Exhale, releasing the heels down. Press into your left foot. You can even step it a little closer so that the heel comes down, and lift your right leg up. Keep your hip parallel, so don't open the hip yet. Reach back through the heel, press into your hands. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Lift a little higher. Good, and then open the hip, shake out the leg. All right, and release. Switch, lift the left leg up. Maybe your right heel is pressing down. Press into your hands as if you're pushing the floor away, lengthening. And then open the hip, shake out the leg. Good, and release your left foot down. From here, slowly walk your feet forward. Bend the knees. And then shake out your hands. Shake out your arms. Good. And then draw the navel in and roll yourself all the way up to stand. Feet parallel, knees soft. Let's just swing the arms, warming up the spine, hips. Good. We're ready. Good. All right, palms facing forward. Lift the shoulders up and back. Close your eyes for a moment. Connect, root down through your toes. Breathe into the heart. Soften face, heart space. Zip up your belly. Connect to your core. When you're ready, open the eyes. Inhale, lifting the arms up. As you exhale, dive forward and down, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift onto the fingertips. Exhale, left foot steps back. Pressing into your feet, reach the arms up. Now bend your right elbow with your left hand. Grab your left elbow and lift your right elbow. Lift it up. Keep pushing through the left heel as well. If you want to go deeper, bring your left arm behind your back. Maybe you can grab your right fingertips and stretch and open. So you can use a strap as an extension or hold on to your shirt, or if that is all way too much for your shoulder, just hold on to the elbow. One more breath here. Good. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, step back. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Interlace your hands behind your back or hold on to your fingers. Roll the shoulders up. Cobra, press into your toes. Exhale, release. Slide the hands next to the chest. Push back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Step your left foot forward and then your right. Inhale, lifting onto the fingertips. Exhale to fold. Inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, lifting up. So moving nice and slow, always keeping the connection, the grounding to the earth. Inhale, heart lift. Right foot steps back now. Lifting the arms up. Both hips facing forward. Bend the left elbow with your right hand. Keep lifting, lengthening the left side. Right heel is pushing back only if it's available to you. Bring your right arm behind. Hold on to your shirt or strap. Keep opening, lifting. At the same time, keep grounding from your waist down. Good. Slowly release. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale. Hands to the floor, stepping back. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, lower down onto your belly. Fingertips out to the side. Underneath the elbows. Roll the shoulders up and back. Pressing down. Inhale, lengthen, lift up. Exhale to fold. Hands next to the chest. Push back. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet in place. Maybe one breath. Exhaling through the mouth. And then inhale, right leg lifts up. Step your right foot forward and then your left. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, take the arms out and up. And exhale, release. Good. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen, lift your heart. Exhale, step your right foot back. Cartwheel your arms into warrior two. Right arm goes underneath your left arm. Keep lifting up. Bend the front knee a little bit deeper. Breathe, and once again, reach the arms a little bit away from your face. Press into your back foot. Good. Slowly unwind the arms. Warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, proud warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor, step back. Inhale to come forward. You choose plank pose or knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling cobra. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg lifts up. Step your right foot forward, left heel down. Cartwheel your arms into warrior two. Left arm goes underneath right arm. Reach up, shoulders back, hands away from your face. Breathe again into the stretch. And then unfold. Exhale, warrior two. Inhaling, proud warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor, stepping back. Inhale to come forward. Stay or move through the vinyasa of your choice. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Now bend the knees, look towards your hands. When you're ready, walk, step, or jump forward. On the inhale, walk your feet a little wider, hip distance. On the exhale, soft knees, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Interlace your hands behind your back. Lift the chest. And as you exhale, fold forward again with your arms over your head. Good. From here, release your hands onto your waist. Press down and come all the way up to stand. Release the arms. Take a moment. Feel the effect. Feel the tightness. Also feel the spaces that are opening. Good. Your hands together in front of your heart. Inhale, lift your arms up and the right leg up. As you exhale, step back, open the arms, warrior two. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, elbow to knee, right arm reaches over your head. So elbow can be on top of the knee, or for a little bit more work in the legs, inside the knees. So you decide how much challenge you want today. Good. Press into your back foot. Inhale to come up. Right hand goes behind the back to the left side. Left arm floats up. Good. Nice big breath here. As you exhale, once again, elbow to knee or inside the knee. Take that right shoulder up and back. Anybody wants to go into a full bind, this would be the moment. Feel free. You can always choose to do less or to do more. Good, beautiful. Press into your back foot. Inhale to come up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor and step back. Inhale to come forward. Your choice, plank pose or chaturanga. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. And the knees, look towards your hands. Walk, step, or jump forward. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to fold. Inhale, take the arms out and up. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Good. Hands together in front of your heart. Other side. Inhale, lift your arms and your leg. Exhale, step back and open. Warrior two. Inhale, lifting up and back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Left arm reaches long. Remember, elbow can also go inside the right knee. Keep your chest opening to the sky. Press into your back foot. Inhale to come up. Left hand goes behind the back. Right arm reaches up. Front knee above the ankle. Breathe. Create space and length. From here, come up. Elbow to knee or inside the knee. Open. Good. Pressing into your back foot. Inhale to come all the way back up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. Step back. Plank pose or vinyasa. And at the end, drop your knees and come back into a child's pose. In your child's pose, I recommend bringing your hands next to your feet so the shoulders can be round and completely relaxed. Breathe into the back body. Always connecting to the nourishment and the power of your breath. All it takes, sometimes it's just 1 or 2 or 3 deep breaths to center us again. Great. From here now, slowly come back up. Place your hands back into down dog. Bend the knees, look towards your hands. Walk, step, or jump forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, Take the arms all the way up and exhale, release. Great. One more round of standing poses. Inhale, lifting up. As you exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Right foot steps back. Cartwheel your arms into a warrior two. Palms facing up. Let those shoulders melt. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhaling to bend. This time, straighten the front leg. Stay here. Move your hip back. Think of your front leg to rotate out. So you're really creating space here in your front hip and groin. And then take your right arm up into the sky. So notice how the left shoulder wants to come forward. Turn it back. Maybe bring your arm in front, pull the shoulder back, and then extend the arm over your head. If that is too much, stay here. Breathing deeply. Good. Press into your back foot. Inhale to come up, feet parallel. Interlace your hands behind your back. Draw the shoulders up and back. Inhale. As you exhale, fold forward. Press into the feet. Inhale to come up. Turn your right toes out. Open the arms. Warrior two. Gazing towards the back now. Arms facing up. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhaling, bend. Straighten your front leg. Think of your leg to turn out. It's like you're scooping that right hip under. Move your left hip back. Keep the length. Left arm reaches up into the sky. You decide if you want to bring it forward and then over your head. Big, big, big breath. Good. Pressing down to come up. Bring both feet parallel, but toes turned out, and your hands onto the knees. Good. Inhale as you exhale, right shoulder towards the inner left knee. Inhaling up, exhaling left shoulder down. Inhaling up, exhaling right shoulder. Inhaling, exhaling. One more time each side. I'm coming back to the middle. Haven't done this in a while, right? So, legs straight. Inhale, lifting up. As you exhale, bend the knees, scoop some sand. Once again, eagle arms. Go a little deeper. Knees towards the little toes, shoulders over the hips. Sit down. You can bounce a little bit. When you're ready, lift your heels. Breathe, engage your belly. Draw energy in to support you. Exhale, release. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling left arm underneath the right. Scooping up. Knees bent towards the little toe side. Lower down as best as you can. Bounce a little bit if that feels good. Keep zipping up your belly. And then if you can't, lift your heels. Balance, breathe, smile. Push down. Inhale to come up. Exhale to release. Heel toe your feet. Shake out your legs. Good. Let's do some hip rolls here to release. Good. All right, I would like to throw in an arm balance for those of you who like arm balances and like to practice them. If it's not for you, don't worry about it. So we're coming into a squat first. From here, toes are turned out. Inhale to lift up. So go a little bit back. And as you exhale, come all the way down into a squat. And then if you like to do crow pose, place your hands shoulder distance apart. Lean forward, look forward. That's important. Don't look down. Look forward. Draw the shoulders back. Bring your knees as high as you can onto your arms. Press into all fingertips and knuckles. And see if you can bring your feet up. And think of drawing the big toes towards each other. If you're like, oh my God, that's way too much, I just want to be here, you can even put blocks underneath your heels and just sit and push the knees out. So there's always an option for everyone. Good. If you've tried your crow pose or the other and you're done, you can fold your mat 2 times to create a little bit of padding for your knees. Bring your knees down about hip distance. Toes are tucked. Very important. Keep your left hand on the waist. Inhale, reach your right arm up. See how my palm is facing out. I lean back, right hand to the heel, and then my left arm reaches up. Keep looking up to the sky. Breathe. Inhale to come up. Exhale to release. Good. Right hand goes to the waist. Float the left arm up. Turn your palm to face out. Sit back. And then reach your right arm up. Breathing deeply. Inhale to come up. Exhale, let it go. Good. Maybe untuck your toes for a moment. You can also wiggle them. They still feel a little tight. And then we'll come into the third variation. Now, you can keep your hands on the lower back, waist, roll the shoulders up and just lean back, totally fine. Or you can come into the full camel pose, bringing your hands onto the heels and see how that goes. Imagine there's a string attached to your chest that's lifting you up. Good. To come out of it, press down into your feet and then sit back into child's pose. And you might want to bring the knees together so that your back is really nice and round here in child's pose. All right. Slowly release. Unfold your mat. Come to lie on your belly. If you know that you have very bony hips, you might want to put a blanket or even a pillow underneath your bony hips. And then give yourself a moment here, just melting, breathing into the belly. Good. And coming back. Bring your left elbow underneath your shoulder. Left hand goes to the right corner of the mat. Bend your right knee. Take a hold of your right foot and bring the heel towards your buttocks. So this is a nice way to stretch your quads, front of your thigh. That's always very, very tight. It really helps also for your back bends to open the front of the legs. Good. I'm gonna let that go. Switch right shoulder, above the elbow. Right hand to the left corner, bend the left knee, and then reach to the heel to bring it closer. Release the stretch. Once again, just come down onto your belly. Release and breathe. Great. All right, so now when you're ready for the full pose, you can still keep this a bit thick, the pillow, but if you have a blanket or something for padding, you can totally keep it there. Chin to the floor, bend the knees, take a hold of your ankles or your toes. So you see how they fall out first. Then you want to flex the feet and bring them parallel. And now the important part is to root down your thighs, but also to lift the shoulders up to the ears and back. And then you can rock a little bit back and forth here if that feels good. If this is not happening for you and it's too much, just do locust pose, lifting arms and legs with your palms facing down. Those of you in bow pose can release now. Turn your head to one side and just wiggle your hips. I'm going to do a second one when you're ready. Bend the knees, grab your feet, ankles or toes, or do the one with the straight arms, palms facing down. Lift up, rolling the shoulders up and back. Maybe rocking a little bit back and forth. So if you're like me, always find back bending a little bit challenging, but it feels really, really good to open the chest. Good. Release it. Come back onto your belly. Wiggle your hips a little bit. Turn your head to the right. Lift your right knee up in line with your hip and your right ankle in line with your knee. We do this often in yin yoga. A nice way to release the groins, places that we tend to grip. So just allow yourself here to melt, release, breathe. And then let that go. Switch to the other side, head to the left knee in line with the hip. Breathing. Releasing, softening. Good, and then slowly straighten the leg, roll onto your back. Give yourself a little moment here. Hug the knees into your chest, rocking back and forth. Take your block, place it underneath your hips. Now either stay here for a supported back bend or straighten both legs if that feels okay and doesn't shoot into your lower back. Just stretch out the front of your hip. Really good for your psoas muscle. Just releasing. Or if you want more of a release for your back, lift your legs up. And breathe here. Stay here for 30 more seconds, whichever variation you chose. And then slowly come out of the pose by bringing your feet underneath the knees, lifting your hips up, and then releasing the block and coming all the way down. And again, windshield wiper your legs. Good. Hug your right knee into the chest, straighten your left leg to the floor. Straighten the right leg up into the sky, interlace your hands behind the leg. And straighten as best as you can, pull the toes down towards you. Feel the stretching, feel the tension. Make sure that you're not engaging your face or lifting your shoulders. So everything should be soft for your stretch. Good. From here, bend the knee. Place the right foot above the left knee. Let your legs fall over to the left. Totally fine to have a block here. Stretch your right arm out. In any way that feels good on your chest, on your shoulder, and breathe. And then inhale to release, come back to the middle. Place both feet down. Lift your hips up. Neutralize with the windshield wiper. Straighten the right leg. Bring your left knee into the chest. Good. And then straighten the left leg all the way up into the sky. Notice tightness, stretch, flow of energy. Relax into your breathing. And then bend the knee. Place your left foot above the right knee and let your legs fall over to the right. Stretch your left arm out to the left. Good, and then slowly coming back, hugging the knees into your chest. Rock a little bit back and forth. And then come all the way up to seated. And I'll turn this way so I can see you guys. Oops. So, sitting. Hands behind the knees. Lift your knees up high. Shoulders are pressing down. Keep your arms out to the sides. Let's hold here for a moment in Savasana boat pose. Maybe you want to straighten the legs. It's an option. If you really need to, you can also hold on to the back of the knees. Breathing deeply. And then exhale, let it go. Hug the knees into your chest. Sitting nice and tall. Close the eyes, lion's breath. Big breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Stretch your tongue out. And again, big breath in. Exhale. Good. Second round. Lift your legs, shoulders are pushing down. Soften, engage to the core, arms pushing down, head lifted. Keep breathing as you connect to the belly. Keep the heart space soft, throat soft, and then release. Sitting nice and tall. Nice big breaths. Exhale through the mouth. Do that again. Big breath in, stretch your tongue out. Great. Straighten your legs in front of you, shake them out. You can use your hands to give a little massage here. Good. All right, so open your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Bring your left arm underneath your left leg. See how the shoulder wants to come forward, and you rotate the arm out. And then lift your right arm up for a nice chest opening, or go for the bind behind your back. Breathing here. And then exhale, let it go. Switch sides, right arm goes underneath, left arm reaches up. Maybe go for the bind if it's in your practice. And then exhale, let it go. Grab your big toes with your first two fingers. Sit back and then see if you can straighten the legs all the way up. Draw the shoulders down, reach your heart up. If you fall, you just come back up. The trick is really to pull the shoulders down and to lift the chest. Very good. All right, release. Bring your left shin in front of your right. Take the flesh out from underneath. Inhale, lifting the arms up. As you exhale, fold forward. Push the floor away. Breathe. Walking your hands back. Switch. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly walk your hands back. Good. Straighten your legs in front of you. Place your right foot outside of your left knee. Keep the left leg long or bend both knees, depending on how your body feels today. And then bring your right fingertips behind, pressing down. Inhale, lift your left arm up. As you exhale, twist and look over your right shoulder. From here, slowly release. Swing your hands over to the left, counter twist. Release. Straighten both legs. The left foot outside of the right knee. Sitting tall, left fingertips behind. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, twist and look over your left shoulder. And slowly release, hands over to the right side. And then let that go. Straighten your legs in front of you. Check them out. Hands to the inner thighs, pull the flesh out. Inhale, lifting the arms up. As you exhale, fold forward and feel free to keep the knees bent here. If you can do the full forward fold, you can hold on to your toes. But think of your big toe mount being in line with the little toe mount so that your inner thighs are also activated. Breathing deeply. And pressing down. Inhale to come up. Slide your hands behind. Fingertips are pointing towards your feet. Roll the shoulders up one more time. Feel that nice lifting of the chest. Inhale, lift up, either with the legs straight or with the knees bent. Maybe let the head fall or just keep your chin to the chest. And then exhale, slowly come back down. Very nice. Bring the soles of the feet together. Take the flesh out. Slide the hands on the knees, on top of the feet, and fold forward for Tadasana, star pose. And then from here, slowly come back up and straighten your legs, shake them out. And then find your seat for meditation. Well, I'm so German. On the spot. Good. Close your eyes. Find any way for your hands that's most resonating today. I like to place my right palm in my left and touch the thumbs together. Gives me a feeling of a circle. But anything goes. And then take a couple of nice long exhalations. Every exhale, soften a little bit more. And when you feel like your breath is breathing you, just let go of any effort, any counting, and just allow the breath to fully breathe you in its natural rhythm. Bring your awareness to the center of your chest, your heart. Maybe imagine a golden light or a white light, or maybe the green color of the jungle. And just enjoy the warmth of it, the energy of it. When your mind travels, come back to that point in your heart. green of the jungle or the light. Just keep listening, observing, checking in. Excuse me. One breath after the other, just breathing you stillness, softness. And then from here in your own time, slowly release and come to lie on your back for Shavasana. slowly begin to deepen your breathing. Gently moving your fingers and your toes. And stretching your arms over your head. Give yourself a good long stretch. And then hug the knees into your chest. Roll onto your favorite side. Give yourself a little moment there if you like. And when you are ready to come up, find a comfortable seat again with the eyes closed for a few more moments. Again, just allowing your body to integrate the practice. Noticing anything that may have changed, opened, released. Remember your intention, if you set one. Just feeling your breath, breathing you. And here's a beautiful quote by Donna Falls. It is enough. It is enough right now to taste one moment of peace. Of course, I want more, but at least the door is open. It is enough to draw a conscious breath and let my hands relax, fingers releasing their tight grasp on things outside of my control. It is enough to shed a layer of stress as if taking off a jacket or a pair of too tight shoes. Ease of being has to start somewhere. This breath is my first step. Take your hands together in front of your heart. Let's take one more breath together. Nice big breath in. Exhaling through the mouth. And with the sense of gratitude, let's close the practice with one last sound of Om. Nice big breath. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you a really beautiful rest of your day, rest of your evening, a peaceful time. Thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you.